All right. Hello, Knockouts. Tonya Tko here. And as you know, I'm a self-love specialist from TonyaTko.com. I hope you learn how to love yourself and each other. All right, so right now I'm just doing this video real quick so that we could address the very first alleged victim who has come out saying that he was one of the people that Cardi B drugged and robbed. And he's also saying that he was assaulted as well. So I'm going to read that for you. Good morning, good evening, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. As a matter of fact, we're only going to be here for a short time, and then we're going to go back and do a live show where I'm going to have you all calling in. I'm going to have you all calling in, and we're going to be discussing when did social media become a community of cowards part 2. So don't worry, Ivana, we're going to get there. And for those of you who are just now getting in, remember my all natural vitamin E is for sale on TonyaTKO.com. I sell this once a year. So if you don't get yours now, you won't ever get it. Well, you can get it next year. All right, so listen. So, hey, Tanya Frazier, welcome in, Pineapple, welcome in, Ivana, welcome in, everyone. I'm just going to get myself ready for the next video, and we're going to talk about this guy. So, we are on the website Geno Breaker, and on this website, there's a guy who has come forward claiming that Cardi B. Remember, Cardi B put out that video, and in the video, Cardi B was like, she had to do a lot of stuff in order to get her, she had to do a lot of stuff to get her money for her studio time, et cetera, et cetera. She had to do so much because nobody was trying to help her. And one of the things that she said she did was when men solicited her to do more than just dancing in the club, that she would be like, yeah, 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 take them to the telly, and then to me it sounded like she said she would drop them off and then rob them. Other people are here and drug them up and rob them. So I'm just here to read what this guy says. So as you all come in, make sure that you like the video, and let's jump right into the story. I this this right here, listen, Cardi has opened up a whole can of worms for herself where she went on live talking about some stuff, and then now it has come back to bite her in the bottom because now people are in, who's to say? So now people are going to have to so there we go. All right, if you all are ready, I'm ready. So let's jump right into it. All right, here we go. Surviving Cardi B. So we showed the picture in the thumbnail of the guy who says that. So this is him right there. If you can, let's see. If you see him right there. That's the guy who is making these claims, right? All right. So let's go. All right. So this is what he says happens. I was in New York about 5 years ago training, and my trainer suggested we go to a strip club. Normally, are you listen? Do you all hear this? All right. Normally, I would have turned him down, but this time I decided to go. So, boom, we go to the strip club, and I meet Cardi. Listen. I'm feeling her and convinced her to come back to the room with me to have a drink. I'd been drinking already, so I had to PISS, right? I slid to the bathroom and came back and finished off my drink. Last thing I remembered, last thing I remembered was she was twerking on me, music blasting, and that was it. The next morning, I saw a used condom on the floor, and then I noticed all the cash I had, which was about $850, my Louis Vuitton belt, and my iPod Touch was missing. I tried calling her several times, but I soon realized she gave me a Google Voice number. I know she did it, but I couldn't prove it, so I never went to file charges, mainly because I did not want my fiance at the time to know what had happened. So I took my L. I can't lie. It was certainly traumatizing as a man. You never want to admit you're taken advantage of. No man wants to say me too, says Smith. According to New York State, the person who wrote this is claiming that he still has time to file a report. All right. So, what are your thoughts on this? I want to hear what are your thoughts. So, Tonya is saying she stole the man's money and he cheated. This is alleged. This is alleged. All of this is alleged. And you know what? And Cardi opened herself up for this by saying that this is something that she was doing and that she was getting away with for so many years. So she opened herself up. She opened herself up for people to come forward and now participate in this. So Ahaso is saying file the report. That's right. As we know from the Jussie Smollett situation, filing a false police report is against the law. And as you all know, breaking news also for today is that Jussie Smollett was released of all charges, all 16 charges. So Nicole Miller is saying he's probably lying so he can get justice for real victims. And Slick is saying, yes, a man speaking up. And Keeping Up is saying that was karma. Listen, personally, I'm like, all I can say about this is that if Cardi stated that she was drugging people and robbing them with nameless, faceless victims, and now she's famous, and now people are speaking up, let's see if we see the same amount of, oh, why are they talking out now? Because when Cardi first became famous, did they speak up? Let's see whether or not we hear any of that going forward. And she just saying if he's lying, that's thirsty and sad. And Nikki is saying she said drop. I heard drop them off and rob them. That's what I heard. Either way, she's incriminated herself to some sort of alleged crime. This could be something that she's just saying. She could have just been talking, hyping herself up. And people were saying, oh, if a man made those type of statements, you know what? Let's find the Rick Ross statement where he talked about Molly. All right, let's find the Rick Ross. Because as you know, Rick Ross made a statement about how he was let's see. Okay, let's take a look and see if we can find that. Because Rick Ross made a statement about DATERAPE. All right, here we go. It's from the song UOENO. So this is the lyric that he let's find the verse for Molly. Control find MOLLY. All right. Okay, so listen. So this is the Rick Ross lyric. All right. Put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know it. I took her home and I enjoyed all that. She ain't even know it. So people are saying, oh, if a man came forward and admitted to that, he'd be under the jail. He'd be where Bill Cosby is. Rick Ross said it. Rick Ross is still out and about. So when Cardi made those statements, was she speaking factually about factual happenings of her past, or was she just talking drunk? Was she or talking junk? Was she hyping it up? Is this something that really happened? Can this man prove that he was robbed by Cardi? Filing a police report is a good step because, as you know, filing a fake police report is against the law. So put himself on the record, go forward. But then he said this. He said this. Let's go back to his. Let's go back. He says that he does not want to file a police report. He just wants to move on with his life. Listen, it says, according to the state of New York, Smith is still within the time frame to press charges because of the statute of limitations. At this time, Smith said he will decline to press charges and that he just wants to move forward with his life. So there we go. I want to know your thoughts about this. Is he the first of many? I can imagine he's the first of many to come forward. What is Cardi Camp going to, this is the thing. Because she felt so self-conscious about whether or not she deserved to be in the limelight that she came out with this statement. And now look what's coming up. All right, so listen, I will see you all in the next video. We're about to go live to talk about social media, right? And so for those of you who would like the vitamin E, head over to my website, tonyatko.com. All of the information is there on my website, and you can get it right there today. And I will see you all. This is the stuff that makes my skin so soft, supple, and pliable. And I will see you all in the next video. So I'm about to close this video and come back out live. And we're going to be talking, I think, somebody said I think it's better to let it go. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about social media and when did we become a community of cowards, attacking people for different points of view, trolling, pretending to have different lives. And so we were going through the timeline in the last live video where we were talking about the phone lines that we were on, then the chat lines and the AOL rooms, and then how we got to where it is that we are today. So come join me for that. I will read the comments on this video a little bit later, but come on over to the live broadcast right now and go to my website and get your pure all natural vitamin E. If your vitamin E is not amber in color, it's synthetic. Point blank. And this one, as you see, it doesn't stay sticky on your skin. It absorbs right in, and it makes your skin beautiful, supple, and pliable.